talk, 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 talk. Now with your mind on freedom, talk, 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 talk. Oh, talk, 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 talk. 'Cause it ain't no harm to keep your mind set on freedom. Ain't no harm to keep your mind good. Talk, 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 talk.
Well, it's been said that if it weren't for the songs, there wouldn't have been a movement.
Good afternoon. We're the Freedom Singers. We've been organized since 1961. The group got together in order to tell the story of the movement in the South and spread the message of the movement throughout the North, because at that time, they weren't putting it in the mass media. We wanted to tell the story of what went on in the South. And we weren't singers or entertainers. We were more like organizers. We were organizers. We used the music to motivate and organize, call to action. And that's what it was about.
But the thing is, it was the music
Yeah.
that calms the fear.
Yeah.
Can you imagine that here are all these polices and deputized, supposed to be cops, that let you know that you had no rights.
Oh, freedom. Oh, freedom.
So at first, I was embarrassed of the adults of Selma because they didn't seem to want to stand up. It wasn't until the jailhouses were full of children that the parents and teachers, the businessmen came out. That was the proudest day of my life.
They couldn't believe we as young people were doing the things that we were doing. They said, you. You. He said, my God. And they wrote our case from LA to DC, you know.
But you have to understand, here, a little small jailhouse that they had taken the windows and sealed it with tar paper to keep us from singing. All I wanted to do was to go home. This is when I was finding out that this was more about hatred.
It was the music. You heard Betty, with all the things she had gone through. It was the music that brought everybody together.
Mm-hmm.
Calmed the fears. Gave people courage to face the dogs, to face the fire hoses, and to go to jail. And it was the music while you were in jail. We sang in jail. We had bands in jail. We had people mimicking trumpets, drums, and everything. We have jam, just like we have jam sessions in jail. Now, the jailer would come by and tell us, cut out that goddamn singing. They couldn't stand it. You keep on singing. Said, all right, if you don't stop that singing, we're gonna take your mattresses. We'd grab the mattress and throw it at the cell doors and you got it. Kept on singing.
Yesterday you met 1,000 school children, and they were singing.
Mm-hmm. Those kids was doing what they were supposed to do, what you do as a culture and as a people. And we might have different cultures, But those kids were singing. And you can turn that around, what they're singing. With that same spirit they were singing with. They can turn that around for their own benefit, to their own freedoms. And they got the song already. They got it. They had to just adapt it to what they need. And the spirit will be there, like the spirit was there yesterday. It was there. You know, I could feel it, you know. And they clap, when they clap their hands.
Rhythm.
And the rhythm. And they all get it together. And I saw, hey man, this is powerful.
And that's hard for children to do, in rhythm and in time.
I said, this is powerful. This is very powerful. And they have it, they have something. They got a tool. They got a tool they can use. And it's a powerful tool.
Talk, 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 talk. Talk, 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 talk. 'Cause it ain't no harm to keep your mind set on freedom. Ain't no harm to keep your mind set on freedom. Ain't no harm to keep your mind set on freedom. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah.
Every movement that I've come across, anti-war, civil rights, had their songs, and they shared some, but they were all there to, again, to unite people, to deliver a mass message where 1,000 people are saying the same words at the same time, and that delivers a much more powerful message than each individual person, you know, just talking out. It was a sense of unity that the people who these songs were aimed at, it showed them that there was a huge and powerful group out there. And the songs would encourage us, embolden us, ease our fears, and at the same time deliver a message that says, don't do what you're about to do, because we're here, we're not taking this anymore. You have reached the end of your line. And the songs say that very, very powerfully.
And the only way you can do it is to unite, because it is like you said, we're up against now power, greed,
Right.
and power.
And if we don't recognize that's what it is, and it's not us. We're not the enemy. You're not my enemy. You're not my enemy. It's a powers that be that's got us fighting each other, making us believe that we are enemies. She's my enemy. And they're sitting there laughing, because as long as they got us busy fighting each other, they're getting away with murder. When you bold and start striking out at the core issues, the enemy got to show his hand. He's got to show his hand. And when you show his hand, you got to recognize it and be ready for it, because it's not going to be easy. The culture is powerful. Culture is very powerful. And anybody who's not aware or in tune with their culture, they're lost. They're lost.
It's no substance.
You know, I actually not like people's culture. I can appreciate it because it keeps them together. It keeps them together when nothing else will. And you catch the people who don't know their culture, they can be used and abused and do it over and over again from generation to generations, because they done forgot. They done forgot how they have overcome. They forgot their culture. And it's one thing that you never let happen. You never let your children not know their culture.
You don't know where you come from, you don't know where you're going.
Will you die for freedom? Yes. Will you die for freedom? Planted by the water, we shall not.